Hey everyone, it is early April. The final rule, the 2026 Medicare Advantage Part D final rule technical updates came out just last week, and we've got some great notes on it. The biggest news out of this final rule is what did not make the cut. There were some things in there like kind of performatory updates to the regs to conform with the Inflation Reduction Act, so changes to vaccine cost sharing, $35 insulin, some of those other updates that just kind of had to be done to bring the regulations in line with the legislation. But the big news are the things that didn't make that final draft that became the final rule. So things like marketing material review in that proposed rule. We were going to have to start sending everything into CMS for approval. Business cards, billboards, signage, letters, emails, all of that was going to have to go to CMS. CMS decided to scrap that portion of the rule. They also scrapped coverage for anti-obesity medications. So right now your GLP-1s, your Wegovy, your Mounjaro, all of those super popular medications, they are still covered for indications like diabetes, heart disease, sleep apnea, where applicable, but they're not going to be covered with obesity as the primary diagnosis, which was up for discussion this year. Lots of other places where CMS just kicked the can down the road, things like updating provider directories to conform with Medicare Plan Finder, choosing to delay rulemaking on safeguards for AI usage in the Medicare program, and they did choose to finalize some provisions regarding Medicare, Medicaid dual eligibles, and how they get their ID cards when they're in an integrated plan. So looking at things like a single unified ID card from their Medicaid managed care organization and their D-SNP plan when they are in that integrated coverage, as well as changing the way that things like health risk assessments and some other services are provided to those D-SNP eligible beneficiaries. So all in all, not the horror story that we may have thought was going to happen. Definitely no major changes from a day-to-day standpoint for an agent. Lots of little structural changes, lots of conforming language, and we may see future rulemaking on some of those other provisions. But right now it is mostly business as usual with some of those structural updates from CMS. So that's the final rule. It's the time to breathe, a sigh of relief, and get back to work. Reach out with any questions to Senior Marketing Specialists.